So in this video, we are going through in details of the E-Cell LED Strip range, which is the core product in our portfolio. E-Cell is basically our entry level, like our eco range. That's why the name of the range is called E-Cell, E for eco. And it basically uses traditional SMD LED chips technology. And it's part of our most affordable LED strip range. But even if it's part of the affordable range, it doesn't mean that the specifications are lower quality or like below average. It still boosts the CRI 90, which is a high color rendering for most of the application. SDCM is still 3 for single white option. It's going to be 6 for RGB for obvious reason, because RGB LED chips cannot boost like an high SDCM. It still have a high density of LED chips, so we have around 196 LED per meter, which is significantly higher in comparison to the average in the market. And even if it's not a cob, so it doesn't have like a full line of light, it still have a high density, which ensure like a uniform lighting and lower dotting in comparison to what's available in the market. And as per most of our LED strip in the range, boost like a 3 ounces LED copper on the PCB, which allow a better heat management and stability of the LED strip. So E-Cell is available in 3 different length sizes. So we will have the classic roll of 5 meters, the 10 meter roll, and the 50 meter rolls. The maximum recommended length though for one installation for one continuous run is 12 meter. And this limited is basically determined by internal testing that we have done in the past. There is a way to bypass the 12 meters, this is by running one larger driver in the middle of a run and having 12 meter maximum both left and right, so for a maximum basically of 24 meters. E-Cell is available in only 2 IP rating. We will have IP20, which is perfect for indoor applications, and then we will have IP65, which is perfect for damp areas like bathrooms, kitchens, or outdoor areas and garden project where the LED strip is still protected. As all our LED strip, they can be cut to size. And again, even in this case, you can find the cutting point next to the copper pad. They usually is indicated by a little scissor, or it's in between like it's easily visible in between different LED strip where is the copper pad. As a tip, when you cut the LED strips on the copper pad, it's better to leave as much copper as possible onto the part that you want to light up. So if you want to reconnect 2 pieces together, you have enough part of copper to use the connectors. The connectors that are available for this range depending on the IP rating of the project. So if we're using IP20, we have a full set of connectors and cables that are available for the customer to purchase and make their own bespoke installation. But for the IP65, we suggest to use the support of our bespoke team because we don't have a full range of connectors, but also because being an IP-rated strip, we want like a high professional bespoke system to retain the IP rating of the LED strip. The E-Cell comes into 3 different variants. So the first variant that comes in the range is a single white. And is available in 3000K, 4000K, and 6500K. Being our entry level, we only have 3 CCT available in the range. If we want a wider range of CCT, the customer it will be better to select the P-Cell or the C-Cell because we have warmer white and cooler white available in the range. One of the selections that the customer can do when looking at the single white is not just the color temperature, but is the power output, and we have 3 different variants, from a smaller power output, which is 4.8 watt per meter, to a higher power output, which is 14.4 watt per meter. I would use the 4.8 when you have to create just an accent lighting, so it's not as powerful enough, but so it's better to just for mood lighting or if you want to do accenting cove lighting. There is a mid-range brightness of 9.6 watts per meter. And then we have, of course, the 4.3.4, which is powerful enough to be used as a main light source. Besides the single white, we have also colored option for the E-Cell. And we have both options, which are the RGB and the RGBW. So the main difference, of course, is that the RGB has only RGB chips and offer only color combination, while the RGBW also includes an additional LED chip for the white and is available in 3000K, 4000K, 6500K. These variants are perfect for, like for example, application like kids' bedrooms or gaming rooms or living areas, especially if they're installed in indirect sight, so to avoid looking directly at the LED strip. But they can also be used in commercial application, even if it's our eco range. They can be used maybe in combination with an opal diffuser in an aluminium profile to reduce the dotting and having like a bit of a smoother light and a wider distribution. The RGB can be controlled in different ways. One of them is by using remote controls that are available to purchase for the customers, or they can be controlled through the Kazambi app for full control of color changing and dimming.